Yep. You read that title correctly. We're actually doing this. We're playing Bloons Tower Defense 1. Why? Because I can. Nobody's here to stop me. It's my streaming channel. Me, Jackson, and Seth's, but, you know, I don't think they'll mind exactly. It's me, Dominic from Spotluck Gaming. Today we're going to be playing Bloons Tower Defense 1, the OG. We're actually doing it. Yeah, I know. I'm a madman. But, you know, this has been a long time coming. You know, it's one of the greats. Some call this the best game ever made. Am I one of those people? Yes. I mean, it's amazing. It's Bloons Tower Defense. You all know what it is. You all know what to expect. I'm just wasting time talking. Why don't we just start a new game already? This is the original Bloons Tower Defense 1. Obviously, I think it's emulated on a different engine because this was originally made in Flash, I believe. I don't even know that. I don't know any of the history of this game, really. I'm just kind of going in as blind as I was when I was a kid. I haven't played this in so long. But Chad's saying that they were going to edit tonight, but this takes priority. Indeed, it does. Bloons just has the power to just entice everybody. It's for all ages, really. It's one of those things that you can't look away from, no matter how hard you might try. We'll just start out with the classic two-monkey arrangement. And we'll name maybe one of these. I always leave like one monkey behind. We'll just start this round while I babble on for a little bit. But, yeah, there they go. They're at it again. I always leave like one regular monkey. Meanwhile, everything else obviously gets kind of replaced with, you know, later things. But maybe it'll be like this one. Or maybe this one. I don't know. That's like a really good spot for Super Monkey. We'll talk about it. We'll see how we're feeling. We'll call this monkey here in the middle. We'll call him Frank. Frank the monkey. And he's going to be hanging out with us for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and... I think... One more monkey. And I want to save room for the spike traps. In spite of not playing this for a very long time, I still kind of remember my general setups for how I would normally play this. Just because I did play it so often that, I don't know, it's like ingrained in my brain. You can't wipe away those memories of playing Bloons Tower Defense 1 on your old Windows XP system. And look how beautifully smooth it's running right now. I don't know if that'll last. 99 money rewarded, still super easily. Oh man, I didn't get to read all that. One thing I really love about the original Bloons, and I don't think this was the case for the later games, or maybe it was. We might get to those eventually. I'll talk about that more as we progress. I'm gonna do another round. I feel pretty confident. But I like the little flavor text in between every level and how eventually they just kind of ran out of things to say and they start like throwing facts about like shopping at you or just completely random things that are, I'm sure, completely out of date now. Blue balloons move faster and have red balloons inside them. See, this is the original. Nobody knew at the time. We didn't know what to expect. It was a magical time. I think this came out in, 2007? Somewhere around there. 2007 was a very different time period. It's almost been like 20 years, which, if you weren't feeling old already, that's one of those facts that might make you feel a little old. Just a tiny bit, a little bit. Look at them go. Frank leading the charge as always, though. We'll give him, well, if anything, I guess this monkey should have longer range. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll give this one long range too in case one of the balloons gets to the, near the exit there. But we're gonna see just how long we can make it. I mean, I'm not gonna call myself like a balloons expert. I don't know the optimal position for every single tower on this map. I'm just gonna kind of play it as I see it. And I think I was originally gonna stream Bloons Tower Defense 4 because I think that's the one that I did play the most. Maybe. Even that I'm not completely sure of. But I think we might just like work our way through. So today we're gonna be playing Bloons Tower Defense 1. Eventually, probably not anytime super soon, we'll get to Bloons Tower Defense 2, then 3, and then 4, and then we'll probably stop there because I'm pretty sure after that I have to start paying for them. And, I mean, come on, who has the time and money to pay for Bloons Tower Defense 5? I mean, agree that's gonna break the bank for sure. Another thing I have to keep in mind is that this is before tax were introduced. And boy, do I overuse tax in the later Bloons games. You can hit that, right? Okay, thank you. Oh man, I really want a tack tower, but I probably shouldn't. I should probably just get another monkey. Yeah. Maybe one here. We can shoot from 3 different positions. I feel pretty confident in that. And maybe after this we can get attack tower. But no, I just have so much nostalgia for this. I remember staying up, I don't know, you would just like have a feeling, at least I did anyways. You would just know like, okay, tonight is a Bloons night. And what that meant was basically, all right, I'm gonna stay up into the wee hours of the morning, just seeing how far I can get. And sometimes I would make it pretty darn far, and then other times not so much. And in the later levels, of course, things get extremely laggy. And of course, on my old computer, I mean, it could hardly handle it as is. So playing this in a nice, like, smooth setting with a computer that can handle this, just barely. My computer can barely keep up with this Bloons, but it's nice. It's a nice feeling. It brings back that warm, nostalgic feel without the literal warmth of my computer overheating trying to render all these Bloons. And I appreciate that. I really do. Wow, look at them go. I do wonder how much can I really talk over this? How much can I say? How much can I bring to the conversation? It's a bunch of monkeys popping balloons. If I let one through in like one of these early levels, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Oh boy, okay, that's a lot. Do I need to put down like an emergency monkey? No, I think we're good, I think. I also remember distinctly, we're not there yet, but I may as well just jump the gun a little bit here. Oh boy, I think, oh no! Oh no! We let one through. That's fine. That's fine. That's just me testing the waters, kind of getting a feel for things again. It's been a while since I played this. This game's been out for like 40 years now. So, you know, it's been a bit. I also distinctly remember like trying to maximize the space I have by putting these on like the exact pixel perfect position. So we'll put a tack tower there. Maybe we'll even sell this monkey, this original monkey. Sorry. It was a bad spot to put one at the start anyway. Put another one right here. Give it a little bit more range, even though we'll be upgrading that later on. Okay, that's pretty good. And why don't we increase the range of one of these monkeys? No, we'll wait on that. Let's just see how the tack towers do on their own for right now. There we go. Should probably also take advantage of piercing darts by putting a monkey at like the very end of a lane, so that way the dart can just go right through the entire thing. We'll get there. I'm just excited to see how far I can make it. Are you ready for a whole bunch of greens? I sure am, Bloons Tower Defense 1. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and add another monkey. I can't give him piercing just yet, but I like that. I think we're gonna be doing just fine. And so we might just be doing this until like I die on level, I don't know how far I'm gonna make it. Like, how many levels even are there in the original Bloons? I really should have looked some of this stuff up. My brain is telling me 50, but yet we're already on round 10, so that can't be right. Can it? I mean, I feel like I would just play this game for hours back in the day, and maybe that was just because the computer was struggling to render anything. But, oh, okay, we're about to get yellow Bloons. Piercing time. There they are. And so yeah, if we end up dying fairly early on, then I might do a second round. Or if it really is only 50 rounds, then this might be a shorter stream. Hey, you know, they can't all be 7 hours long. Sorry, Jackson. Tower upgrades are usually better, something, something, something. You gotta read that quick. We're doing pretty well. I'm gonna save up a bit more. And I will say, my nostalgia for these original Bloons games, it's kind of, I'll admit it's not the most logical thing in the world, because I think just about anybody most people agree that the later Bloons game, they just get better and better. It's not like a series that's fallen off or anything. They clearly perfected their formula in what they wanted to do with the game. Now they've managed to like monetize it with monkey coins and all sorts of things, but I don't know. The irrational part of me comes out and it's just like, things were so much simpler back now, you know? It's just 5 towers, that's it. You upgrade them a little bit, you save up a whole bunch for Super Monkey, and you just feel real good when you get that. Like, it feels like all your hard work and effort is paid off, but you haven't sunk too much energy into it. Like, you haven't lost sleep over it. I say, even though past me almost certainly lost sleep over some particularly difficult Bloons Tower Defense sessions. Like I said, I feel like I have the most experience with Bloons Tower Defense 4, But it's also possible that the original might have been played a little bit more by me, just because, you know, that was my introduction to everything. Kind of hard to say. And weird ones like Bloons Tower Defense 2 and 3, though, I feel like those kind of fell through the cracks. I just played so much of the original Bloons, and then I think somewhere along the way I got a hold of 4, and then I just played that. So I think Bloons Tower Defense 2 and 3 just kind of passed me by, as they probably did for I mean, Bloons Tower Defense 2, how much of a footprint did that really have? I don't know if that many people are nostalgic for Bloons Tower Defense 2 of all things, but eventually we'll get there, I guess, and we'll see how much of an upgrade it is over this. Okay, we can almost get an ice tower. I kind of want to wait. No, it's a little early for that, isn't it? Let's just do a couple more tack towers. Maybe here? That might be a little late in the level for that. Here, I'll put another one here. That makes sense, I think. I'm not trying to be, like, too logical with my placement. I'm sure I could spend, like, 20 minutes between each round, like, just fastidiously trying to figure out the perfect position for every last monkey and every last tower, but I don't know. Playing a chill game like this with some chill background music that's probably going to get us copyright claimed, it just kind of leaves me in a state where, you know, the towers, they're going to fall where they fall, and what happens, happens, until the stretch starts setting in like 3 levels or so. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Frank, if that is his name. I might already be forgetting, to be honest. If it wasn't Frank, it's Frank now. Or we'll just, like, slowly change the name of this central monkey throughout the entire stream, and I just hope nobody will notice. We do probably need to start saving up for the cannon. I love the cannon so much. I feel like, obviously, getting Super Monkey is considered, like, a really big, like, stepping stone whenever anybody's playing Bloons, but like, every time I was able to afford a new, hang on, let me see here. Okay, I'm just making sure we're not on to, like, iron balloons already, or lead balloons. But getting a bomb tower always felt like a little victory. At least to me, anyway. Because I feel like they were, like, ridiculously overpowered in these early games. And that's probably true, to be honest. This was probably before they were all that balanced. I don't think there's a particularly strong speed run community for the original Bloons Tower Defense. I don't know, to be fair, I haven't looked it up, but again, there are optimal placements, I'm sure. It's just this map, it's just this difficulty. What you see is exactly what you get, but what you get is a fun tower defense game that holds up. Gosh darn it, pardon the coarse language. I just am very passionate about Bloons. Okay, cannon time. I guess we're probably gonna do it here towards the start. That way when lead balloons start coming in, we can immediately start making progress. And hopefully all these popping sounds don't, like, completely drown out my voice as the game goes on. That is one thing I was kind of worried about. I'm pretty sure that my compressor should make my voice stand out, but I don't know. When the later levels come in and we're popping like 300 balloons at a time, might be a different story. Have you played Bloons? Why would you ask that? Yes, I played. I'm on round 17. What a silly question. Next round. See what I mean, though? The cannon, like, already, it made that last round just look like a joke. Okay, well, the yellow balloons are a little scary. And I do miss the tacks from the later games. You know, again, it's not like... I understand that it's better to have more towers, more options and stuff, but I appreciate just how simple this is. Oh, I didn't get to read what that said. What's up next? Oh, no. Okay, hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Maybe I should add something. What if we just upgrade this monkey some more? Like, some more piercing... Or is this already upgraded all the way? This game makes it a little weird to tell. Because it's in green. That one's light green. Okay. So there's like 3 different levels, I think. No, okay, it starts out dark green, then once you buy it, it's light green. I didn't quite catch on to that. So this could have longer range. That's pretty cheap, I may as well. Even though we're probably gonna sell all these monkeys before too long. And... we'll give this one faster shooting. Really, I'm trying not to be too detail-oriented between rounds. I mean, it's Bloons. You can only take this game so seriously. A bunch of silly monkeys, pop a bunch of colorful balloons. What more can you ask for? This really was just a brilliant game. It was brilliant. No other game has come close to this level of... Oh, too easy. Let's step this up a bit. I don't like that. That makes me a little worried. Well, we'll see. Bunch of yellows, I suppose? Yeah. But I don't know. When you think of, like, perfect games, I mean, what is it? It's Bloons and Tetris. Like, that's it. No, I'm contradicting myself now. I did just say that the later games are slowly improving. Shooting something for a long time. Okay, yeah, I know all this. It's treating me like a child over here. We're already on round 20. I'm gonna go ahead and get another cannon, because of course I am. You're gonna see a lot of these as we go on. And putting them at the start obviously makes the most sense. I almost think we should sell one of these monkeys, so I can get like another tack tower, perhaps. Or even better, like an ice tower. Let's sell... that one's kind of useful. Let's sell this one. Even though I just leveled... Oh, wait. Oh, that one had the piercing. That actually made sense to have a monkey there. Dang it! I guess I'm really not good at this. Okay, well, we could definitely get a tack tower now. I guess I'll put it... that's like a good spot for a cannon. I'm overthinking it. I just said not that I wouldn't overthink it. Let's put it here. In the corners where they belong. And then I guess we'll get another monkey back here. Why not? There we go. Wow. Like, you just feel powerful playing this game. The power of balloons just, it surges through you. Ready for 45 straight yellows? Not really. I mean, this game really makes you feel like you are a monkey firing at balloons. I don't even know what that means exactly. I'm gonna sell this monkey. And, oh man, I wish we had a little bit more for an ice tower. That's kind of what I'm wanting. I guess one more tack tower. Just one little more. I don't have a problem. I can quit using tack towers whenever I want to. I'll have you know. Just overlap those as much as possible. Perfect. Can't do that in the later games now, can you? You probably can. Yeah, I know so little about, like, Bloons Tower Defense 5 and 6. Is there even Bloons Tower Defense 7? I don't even know how high up they go now. I'm out of the Bloons Tower Defense loop. I can't keep up with the storyline anymore. Yellows, greens, then more yellows. That should take care of you. Don't be so sure. Honestly, for being on round 23, I feel like this is pretty few towers, and yet we're doing fairly well. I don't know, again, my memory of this game only extends so far. Again, I can remember like roughly where I always put the towers. I always put the tack towers in the corners. Cannons around the start. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of that monkey near the top, huh? Well, hey, that's why I said that we might be doing a couple rounds of this. Did you know that the Greek national anthem has 136 verses? That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of information that Bloons is lacking now, as far as I know. Maybe it actually does tell you stuff like that nowadays. Okay. Ice tower. Gotta do it sooner rather than later. I think it makes the most sense to put it here, I suppose. So we can freeze some near the end. Yeah. Eventually we need to upgrade these cannons, too. Okay. Piercing darts. I do want to get piercing darts back on this monkey, so we'll, yeah, there we go. I can't wait for the shopping fact. For some reason, I always remember the shopping fact. Except I don't remember what the shopping fact is. I just remember that there is a shopping fact. Oh, dear. Am I in trouble again? Oh, gosh. I mean, I could stop those balloons, but what would be the fun in that? This is like a test run, okay? It's a test run. 93% of American teenage girls say shopping is their favorite activity. There it is. There it is. I'm glad we caught that. I remember that being later. Okay. Well, that's the peak of the game, everybody. Doesn't get any better than that. And learning about teenage girls in 2007 and their shopping habits, I guess. Okay. Let's see. So Sorry, it's hard to come down from that high. That was a big moment. Well, clearly we're struggling a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Bomb range won't really help us here too much. I think just another monkey, honestly. I guess I shouldn't have got rid of that monkey up top. But I could use attack tower instead. So I think I'm just gonna do that. Right. Yeah, right there. And I will say, because I did play Bloons Tower Defense 1 so much, in the later games that I have played of Bloons, I do tend... Dang it, another one got through. Maybe this isn't a very strong start. I felt so powerful for a while there. But because of how familiar I am with the original Bloons and how much I did play it, I think in the later Bloons games, I did tend to use like these towers way more so than like the newer ones. Like boomerang monkeys, I barely ever use those. I know there's like a machine gun monkey. There's all kinds of like new stuff that they added, but I always stick with the classics just because, I don't know, I'm most familiar with them, I guess. Least likely to let me down, I don't know. I really want to upgrade one of these cannons. I think we're gonna try that. We're gonna see how far we can get into this. And we're gonna try to upgrade to bigger bombs. Let's see if that helps us as much as I think it may. Dang it! I guess we really need a monkey up there. A monkey with like a mind of his own who can help us out. So, okay. I've learned my lesson. Monkey can go up there. I guess Roderick here, the monkey in the middle, he can't be like fronting all the work here. The black balloons, I didn't see the message for that. I think we can handle it. Wait, oh gosh, one kind of got through. Oh dear. Oh dear. Am I bad at balloons? No, that can't be. That simply can't be. No, I'm great at balloons. This is me just testing the waters, kind of prodding the game, seeing where its limits lie, and I'm just gonna push the game to its limits. That's the intention. That being said, I think we need another monkey. Like, here or something. Maybe even sooner? No, that probably there. Also, I just like how like direct the upgrades are, because I honestly, I kind of thought there were even more upgrades, but it really is just 2. And that's it. Whereas the later games, you can just keep upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. Uh-oh, more than 100 yellow balloons? Oh, my computer's gonna start really heating up now. I'm gonna save up for bigger bombs for this one again. Hopefully somewhere in the middle of this round. I always felt so clever when I was a kid, like upgrading a tower in the middle of a match. I was like, dang, I'm really good at micromanaging. So now you know how easy it is to make me feel like I'm in control. I'm a very manipulatable player. Okay, all right, they're getting through. But this is why we have the secondary monkey brigade up there. Yeah, there they get. Yeah, that's why they make the big bucks. Cash round. Ooh, it's a cash round. I'm glad I read that. Again, the messages go by, like, you don't click off of them, they just kind of fade out, so you gotta kind of pay attention. Wish you had more shamrocks, chat member? I'm sorry. I mean, theoretically, we could probably reward you shamrocks, but then, like, the whole market would be messed up at that point. You don't want me to crash the shamrock economy, do you? I'd never hear the end of it. Yeah, this is a cash round. This is nice. Big changes after this round. We're gonna change up our entire approach. And by that I mean we're probably just gonna use a bunch more attack towers. Chat does want me to crash the market. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna be the one who crashes the Shamrock market. That's probably gonna be Jackson during one of his drunken streams. Let's see. This is a sober stream, believe it or not. I am playing Bloons Tower Defense 1 of my own volition. I am clear-headed. I am thinking rationally. I'm kind of thinking maybe another ice tower. They're easy to forget about sometimes, but Maybe like another one. Another one here, maybe. Might be a good idea. And again, I kind of want more cannons there, so maybe not. If I put it here, I guess I could extend the range and could probably get both sides. That would make a decent amount of sense. Yeah. Yeah. I'm clever. I'm so clever. You have no idea. Don't really need to invest in extra range. We did get piercing darts for this one. Doesn't really matter if he has long range. Faster shooting on these tack towers would be nice. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, because then we can do that with both of these. Okay, let's see how that does. You really got to bolster your defenses here at the start. Oh no! Take it from the Bloons expert. Am I about to? Oh, wow! I lost. Wait, did I not lose? I have 2 lives left. How did I not lose from that? Wow. Okay, so apparently some of my Bloons skills have withered over time. Jeez. Okay, so we need to rethink things because clearly I've blundered. I've very clearly blundered. Another bomb tower might be nice. Maybe if I sell one of these monkeys. Yeah, what could go wrong? So we'll do this. Yeah, that has really good range. Yet another reason why these are pretty overpowered. Just their range is ridiculous. If I put that there, it can pretty much has a full 360-degree view of paths. So we'll do that. Then this monkey, kind of feel like that monkey's useless, gotta be honest. 349. Maybe that monkey wasn't useless. 2 lives left. We cannot afford like a single blue balloon getting past us at this point. I can't believe we survived that. I was almost positive that was gonna be a reset. And I'd be fine with that. I'm having fun. Let's see. What about, I have no idea what I'm doing. No, yeah, faster shooting on this tack tower, that'll help. Yeah. If I do lose this, that's a big if, because, you know, honestly, I think at this point, we're solid. But, assuming that I somehow manage to lose this, I think the lesson that I'm learning is that I need more towers in general. I've spent too much time, like, upgrading stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh. I think I upgraded a little bit too much. I stretched myself a little thin on towers. Like, look at this. We're 32 rounds in, and I have, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12 towers? No. We need to do more. Yeah, chat's telling me I need to spend. Let's try again. All right, so we'll bring back Jeremy, our central monkey. And he'll be here, so he has decent sights on the entire battlefield. The Balloon Scourge will be defeated this time. That was just a test round, make no mistake. And then attack tower in the exact same spot as before. I'm actually not sure if I've beaten Bloons Tower Defense 1. I think I have, because unlike the later ones where it can just go on it like infinitely, you can beat the original Bloons, I'm almost positive, once you get to the Moab. And I definitely have done it. But sometimes I'm more competent than other times, apparently. And I guess I kind of assumed that Bloons Tower Defense was like riding a bike. You never forget. And maybe to some degree that's true. It's not that I've forgotten. It's just that I'm kind of dumb. You see? Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll just save up for another monkey. Spend. That's what chat told me. So if I lose this, that's on chat. Okay? Chat can shoulder that burden. Monkey time. Maybe here? Trying to get him like a position where he has like the most pop chances without getting in the way of later towers. Here I am on round 3 thinking this deeply about where to put a monkey tower. You know what, I'm gonna put him here. No. Here. Yeah. Yeah, there. Okay. Oh, and we need to put a monkey, our piercing monkey. So we'll probably do that one next after this round. Kind of know we know a bit more about what to expect. And really, this is good training, because if I am going to eventually like work my way through the Bloons games, eventually do Bloons Tower Defense 2, 3, 4, this is a really good way of getting reacquainted with the franchise and all of the lovable, quirky, colorful characters associated with it. I feel like when I was a kid, and I am not certain of this, I would like, in my head, this was so much more dramatic. Because, you know, you're a kid, how can you not look at a scene such as this, a real nail biter, and not like imagine this is some like war between monkeys and balloons that spans decades, and you're thinking about the lore. How did it come to this? How many monkeys have died in the line of combat protecting their nation? What is on the other side of that path? We don't know. I always just assumed it was like Monkey Castle or something, like these were the guards protecting the castle. I don't know. Everything I'm saying right now might be very silly sounding. And I would hate to sound silly while playing Bloons Tower Defense 1. Okay, we got our piercing monkey. And maybe we can... Okay, no, I'm not gonna go for upgrades just yet. Again, I think that was one of my mistakes before. Upgrades for tack towers make sense. Upgrades for regular monkeys doesn't really, except for in the case of Roderick here, our central monkey. The main monkey, that's what we'll call him. Wow, look at them go. I'm gonna say that so many times during this playthrough. Because sometimes, what more is there to say? They're monkeys. They pop balloons. Look at them go. I don't know if they enjoy what they do. Again, if this is a war between monkeys and balloons, however it started, we don't know. We don't know the finer details of what started this conflict, but we sure as hell are gonna finish it. So maybe the monkeys take this very seriously. I don't know. I can't get into the heads of these monkeys. I don't know what they're thinking. Tack tower. Put that as far to the left as we can. It's gonna look kind of awkward, but at least we get more of a spread of darts this way. Is that the first time I've said darts this entire, like, playthrough? Like, that feels weird that I just said darts, even though that's like a central thing. That's their main mechanic of combat. They use darts. I don't know. Maybe I have been saying it. Maybe my brain is slowly melting because I'm playing Bloons Tower Defense 1, what is it, like 3 a.m.? This is how I've chosen to spend my time. You can't judge me for it. Well, you can, but you shouldn't. It'd be very rude. Judge me for the quality of my gameplay, not for the quality of my character. Whatever that means. Pretty happy with how things are going so far, me personally. The monkeys are strong. My fortifications, you know, they're holding. Are you ready for a whole bunch of greens? I don't know. I thought I would be, but after that last game, maybe one more monkey. One more monkey before we start saving up again. Maybe here. Another really good spread. It's gonna be easy to confuse this monkey with our main monkey, Jeremy, but we'll manage. Okay, no, that's not bad at all. See, the game, it psychs you out. That's one of the purposes of the flavor text, I think. They didn't have to do that. Like, the game could easily exist without any of this flavor text, but I don't know. Sometimes it psychs you out. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Like, it could be the most basic game ever, but then, if you tell the other person, oh, I'm gonna throw scissors, you just added so many layers, so much depth to that game. And that's Bloons Tower Defense in a nutshell. Psychs you out. It's a psychological game. Uh-oh. You idiots! You had one job! I can't be yelling that loud at 3 a.m. Not to my monkeys, not to my cartoon monkeys. They're trying their very best, okay? We could get faster shooting, which is tempting. I kind of just want another tack tower before we do that, to be honest. I wonder if I'm doing any better than I was in the last round. Or the last game. Uh-oh, that's a lot of greens. That's a lot of greens. Tack tower, emergency tack tower. Dang it, it didn't even do anything. That's a bad place for a tack tower too, probably. Yeah, it's not even in like a conventional corner. Oh well. Well, now I have like no money. I can get longer range. Whatever that's worth. Not really much. Sure. I'll give it to Samantha, the main monkey. As to how many times I'm going to try this, I guess it's just until I either pass out or just lose all interest. So who knows when that'll be. I mean, Bloons is just one of those games that you can just play for, I don't know, hours on end. It feels like no time has passed at all, at least in my experience. I guess, I mean, I'm saying all these positive things about Bloons. Maybe some people don't feel the same way. Maybe you're a Bloons hater, in which case I don't know why you're watching this video, but, you know, to each his own, I suppose. Oh, here. Tack tower here would make sense. There we go. Has a bit more range that way. I would like to get a cannon here soon. I feel like our fortifications still aren't quite good enough. Yeah, I mean, look, that blue balloon's got awfully close. 242? Dang. Then we can't even get faster shooting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it now, though. I've often pondered to myself what my favorite tower is in all of Bloons. And it's a difficult question to answer, even though I might have said earlier that it was the bomb towers. It's like choosing a favorite child, you know, you can't pick, except the answer is probably bomb towers. I just read that message. It says that if you use a lot of tack towers, they're useful, but it slows the game down a lot. That's amazing. Back in the day when games would just tell you, hey, the game's probably gonna like really slow down if you like use this mechanic. You gotta love it. You gotta love just how, I don't know, limited and awful these old games are. Not that I'm saying this game is awful. No. Just the infrastructure at the time. Back then, you know, 2007, running a game like this, like smoothly, cleanly, regularly, you're gonna be paying a high price for whatever hardware can pull that off. Apparently even the developers, I mean, I don't know how big Ninja Kiwi was back when they originally made this. They might have just been an extremely small studio. As far as I know, this game is the one that put them on the map and everything. I think we're gonna try for Bomb Tower. This is risky, but we did so well in that last round that I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling pretty confident. Some might say super confident. Others might say overconfident. I've used that joke before in other streams, but odds are, if you're watching this, you haven't seen those other ones, so I can reuse as much as I want. Bomb time. Yes. Yes, my child. Extinguish the balloons. Perfect. Okay. Let's go again. I mean, didn't seem like we were in any trouble with that one, so I kind of just, usually I start saving up money until like it looks like I really need to start upgrading again. Uh-oh, which it looks like we might be there now. Wow, that yellow balloon just got past everyone. Completely unopposed. Okay, yeah, I guess we need some kind of defense. A whole bunch of greens. Okay, well, greens are easy. So we don't need to upgrade. Never mind. No, I'm not getting any more towers. I mean, it's just greens. What are a bunch of greens gonna do? Yeah, this is baby stuff. Easy peasy. Yeah, stop wasting my time. Take me to the portion where you tell me about teenage shopping habits. Step it up a bit? Okay, well, see, now that scares me. Okay, bomb tower. I feel like this is like a complete repeat of the last game. We're gonna move it, yeah, down a little bit so it has more sights on what's around it. can even shoot maybe all the way over to that right path if we did this correctly. I'm gonna move down even a little bit more so maybe we can put an ice tower up there. I don't know if that's gonna fit, we'll see. 141, can I upgrade anything for 141? Anything useful? Not really. I guess, yeah, we could get extra range, but probably not worth my time. Yeah, there we go. Yellow balloons don't stand a chance. I feel a lot better once I have like 4 cannons at the start. Or 5, or 6, or 12. That's kind of where my head's at right now. All right, 486. Kind of thinking of just getting another tack tower. That's what I said I should do, just get more towers. Chat told me bye, 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 so. Maybe that was just them telling me that they had to go, though. Uh-oh. Here. Probably would be smart to put more at the start when we start getting black balloons, because I know the bomb towers can't pop those. So we probably do need to put a tack tower or some more monkeys or something over there to deal with that. I forget, are white balloons in this game? See, I mean, I really have forgotten a lot. Maybe, maybe not. And what about camo balloons? I don't know about those. And ceramic balloons, I know ceramic balloons aren't in this. I'm like 90% sure. Now cut to the part of the stream where ceramic balloons start coming in a giant wave and I'm completely unprepared. 581. Wish we get an ice tower. But no, I can't ever get what I want. We'll upgrade that. And why don't we just go for piercing again, honestly? Yeah, we never even upgraded our main monkey, Samantha. There we go. I had to do that. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Yellows, greens, then more yellows. Okay, that should take care of you. Okay, so this is the one that messed me up last time. So I am doing worse than last time. Uh-oh. I'm doing worse in a smart way, though, if that makes any sense, which it doesn't. But who's keeping track? I'll do another tack tower. Once I can afford it. Right here. All right, it's kind of doing its job. It's working. I don't think a yellow balloon's gonna make it past us all again. That was just a fluke. That might have been a glitch for all I know. I mean, this game's so shoddy. The game itself tells you that it starts lagging like crazy if you use a bunch of tack towers. So it's a shoddy game. It's not my fault. All right, 400 again. Okay, well that's just asking for another tack tower then. I mean, what do you take me for? I'm no pushover here. I guess here? Well, no, that wouldn't make a lot of sense. Maybe here, just in another corner. It's kind of late. No, it's better at the start here because I wish I had more room like right here. Maybe if I had moved that second one over to the left a tiny bit more, that could work, but does not look like it. And this is a good spot for an ice tower. Well, maybe not though. Kind of, yeah. So you have the more of a 360 degrees. I don't know. I guess we can put it here. But then the black balloons, see, that's what I'm scared about. All right, fine, we'll just do it here. I'm just imagining like some pro Bloons player tuning into this, and they're just cringing at all of my moves. Like nothing is where it should be.
You should have 5 cannons by now instead of 2. And are you kidding me? 7 tack towers? Not optimal. Not optimal in the slightest.
Oh man, I kind of want to get another one. They're so easy to buy. I probably shouldn't. I should probably just upgrade these to be faster at shooting. I'll upgrade this one as well once I can afford it. There we go. That should help a lot more when the black balloons start coming in the later waves. And maybe we can start saving up for an ice tower now? That'd be nice. Ice, you might say? These puns are just getting lazier all the time. Yeah, Yeah, just tell me about tack towers and their effectiveness again. See, the game's trying. It's trying to enable my tack tower addiction. I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it. All right, let's see. Faster shooting. Oh, man, it's so tempting. We've already upgraded, what's this monkey's name again? Jordan? Yeah. Already upgraded Jordan as much as we can. I feel like I want something extra, but all right, you know what? I'm gonna go against my gut here, and I'm just gonna let this one play out. Let it be known that I'm going against my gut. Just wanna make that very clear. No, I was just kidding. I knew all along that I'd be fine there. I knew all along. Okay, black balloons time. Are we good? Kind of feels like we could do ice tower. Okay, yeah, this is a good time for him, really. Can I move that just a little bit more to the left so it can freeze? Yeah, just like pixel perfect. Come on, pixel perfect. There. It's probably about as good as that's gonna get. All right, let's see how that helps us. Let any yellows through. Oh gosh, there's a black one getting through. Oh no. Can the secondary monkey brigade handle this? I think so. I think so. There we go. A little scary. All right. I'm waiting for that cash round with all the green balloons. Haven't gotten there yet. Let's see. Could still upgrade these to have faster shooting. I could do it. I have the power. I don't think I will, though. I don't think there's any black balloons on this round. I think that was just like a little serving before we get to the main course. It was like an appetizer. That's the word. Yeah, this is easy. Except for that green balloon. Don't let that through. Ooh. Okay, I just cringe a little bit when they get really close to the end. Lots and lots of yellows. Okay, so this probably requires me to be a little proactive. Oh, I really wish I could afford a bomb tower. Maybe I should sell a monkey. That would give me enough. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think this monkey might be... I mean, he's good for the, like, secondary monkey brigade, though, so maybe not... What's the most useless monkey? It's probably one of you two, isn't it? They're kind of good early on, but we have tack towers now, so... Not really. Which one covers more ground? Probably more or less equal. I think maybe this one does. So, okay, we'll get rid of this one. Goodbye, monkey. Never even got a name. We'll get our bomb tower. And there's like a really solid spot. Maybe here, after like a lot of black balloons will already be popped, we can have another bomber kind of ready, waiting in the wings. Maybe like here even, so we can get that upper path if he really needs to. I don't know why I'm assigning pronouns to these cannons, but whatever. Oh yeah, we're winning, chat. No resets after this one. That first one, again, was me just testing the waters of balloons. But now I know what I'm doing. All the memories are coming back to me. Nothing can surprise me anymore. I've got this under control. That yellow balloon's getting awfully close to the end. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Okay, here's the cash round I was looking forward to. So, we're gonna get a pretty decent amount off this. Maybe I'll get either another bomber or another ice tower. I'm not totally sure yet. We'll see how much we end up with. Another thing I like about this game is I can kind of take my hands off the keyboard for a while and just kind of sit back and enjoy the show at times. Unlike RimWorld, where I have to like micromanage every little thing. It's kind of crazy going from RimWorld, the game where you can just like assign just the smallest, most detailed elements to each and every individual pawn. And it's such just a, I don't know. I hate to keep using the word detail, but that's just like the first thing that keeps popping into my mind. And then hopping from that to this, Bloons Tower Defense 1, it's a little jarring. Let's see. I want another bomb tower, but at the same time, we could just start upgrading these. I mean, well, 650, that's really pricey, wow. Rightfully so, but... Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with another ice tower. Because they're useful. I mean, they're good. And I think freezing them here at the start is a pretty solid strategy. So, yeah, I'm gonna add another one there. It might be a problem when we start getting white balloons, but that's for later us to worry about. And then I think we will go ahead and get bigger bombs for this one. And let's see how that does. Okay, a couple. Okay, all right, that's a little scary. That's a little frightening. Oh gosh, there's a black balloon that's gonna get through. Oh no, is anyone gonna stop that? Oh, just let it get through. Good thing about black balloons, they move slower than yellows. Now, yeah, no kidding. All right, well that tells me that we just need more towers. That's what I think the game is trying to tell me right now. Does that mean more monkeys or more attack towers? That's what I'm wondering. Maybe more monkeys. They're a bit smarter than attack towers. And I can get 2 of them, which is nice. And maybe one there. It's kind of a weird spot for one. I'm getting a little wacky with it, you know? Just a little wacky. See what I can get away with, you know? That's right, chat member. Well, hey, you gotta say it correctly. It's not balloons, it's Bloons. You gotta use the hip name. But I figured, you know, this is something I've been thinking about a little bit lately. And I was like, nobody can stop me. No one can stop me. It's my stream. You're all just living in it. And let me tell you, we're doing amazing. Not a single balloon's gonna make it to the end. No siree. Not while I'm at the helm. I don't know what I am to these monkeys. Am I like considered their commander? Am I their god? I don't know the relationship. 10% of people lose their temper every day. If they play Counter-Strike, it's more like 90%, I think. That stat might be outdated. We need to have more research done on that. A lot of time has passed since 2007. 900 for a new bomber tower. And I'm going to put it... Honestly, kind of here at the start, even though white balloons are going to be a problem, or black balloons, I suppose, as well. I think this is good. This is good. I feel confident. And we'll give this tack tower maybe one of these faster shooting. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. I think we were getting a pretty... Well, we could probably have more towers looking around. I feel like more of the map should probably be filled. We'll see what we can do after this round. Could consider upgrading one of our ice towers, because we haven't really done that in a while. Long freeze? Yeah, why don't we do that? I guess that's kind of all we can do now. Yeah, I don't really think I'm going to be upgrading any of these monkeys. All right. I mean, and if you think about it, this is one of like... This is up there with some of the most famous monkey games ever known, like ever played by mankind. You know, this, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong Racing, I mean, that's about it. When you think of monkey games, it doesn't get much better than this. I can't even think of any other monkey games. Bloons and Donkey Kong have just kind of cornered the market. Okay, that one went like weirdly well, which usually means that the next one's gonna be awful. Let's see. Should I upgrade something again? We could get another ice tower, which is very tempting. I think I might just get a couple more tack towers. I don't know. Am I falling into a trap here? Almost seems like it, but never had more fun falling into one. At least the map's looking a little bit more filled out now. All right, some got through. I don't think they'll get too far past... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So I think we have surpassed the previous round, which is good. I wish we hadn't let, like, a yellow through before. Like, that would have been nice, but, this is much better than what was going on previously. Okay, just black balloons. Okay, I'm glad I read that in time. So no more bomb towers, not right now. Now's not the time. I guess we could probably invest in... We could get 1 tack tower and 2 monkeys, or we could get 2 tack towers. And then we probably wouldn't have enough to upgrade anything. It's getting tricky. It's getting real tricky. I have to use all my brain cells for this one. Okay, we'll put a tack tower there. We'll put another one there, maybe? I hope I can fit like a cannon on one of the sides later, but that makes sense to me. And then maybe we'll upgrade one of these monkeys. Can't upgrade Bernard anymore, he's good. Could give this one piercing darts. That would probably make a lot of sense, actually. Okay, we'll do that. All right. I've done all I can. It's up to them now. It's up to them. They're not doing very well. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Guys, what are you doing? That was a lot. Just around the corner are a throng of yellow balloons waiting to have a go. Oh, gosh. That's scary. Yellow balloons scare me. I'm going to have nightmares of this later. Of just balloons. Thousands and thousands of yellow balloons. Flying right at my face. Kind of think I might want to upgrade to bigger bombs, maybe? To be fair, at least it's not black balloons this time, so maybe we can handle this. I don't know. We'll upgrade to bigger bombs and see how that fares. I think we'll be fine. Some more ice towers might be nice. I think that's probably where that's what I'm gonna try next. So we got this like nice bomber corridor here in the middle. And I'd like to get obviously even more cannons, but that'll be down the line. Another thing that surprised me was that this original Bloons game, it didn't have any... Oh, okay, just for fun, there's each and every color of balloon in this one. Okay. Well, this makes it sound easy, aside from the fact that there's probably going to be, you know, like, black balloons near the end. But by then, we'll have another ice tower. That's what I'm going to save up for during this one. It's nice to just see some reds again. Yeah, can we get a few rounds of this? That'd be much appreciated. Free money. Okay, here come the blues. I haven't noticed any, like, significant slowdown yet, so that's cool. Don't know how long that'll last for, but... Yeah. Loving that freezing. Alright. Yellow balloons are here, black balloons on the way, I assume. Yep, there they are. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're good. Maybe? Good? Yeah, we're good. 80 black balloons. Dang it. Oh, no. Okay, that's bad. That's a bad thing. That's a thing that we don't want to happen. Okay. Well, that just tells me tack towers then. I mean, that's how we're gonna get the most, like, bang for our buck as far as I'm concerned. As far as, like, they're black balloons, so that's kind of what we gotta do. So I guess... Oh boy. All right, let me think here. Let me think. Everything I've trained for has been leading to this moment. They need to be here at the start so that the cannons have the most amount of time to do their thing once they're popped. So we'll do one there, and then maybe one here. I guess that makes sense. Then we can probably fit something on either side. So yeah, we'll do that. All right. Let's give it a shot. They're kind of... It seemed okay. All right, I'm not seeing any black balloons getting too far yet. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's a lot down there near the bottom. Another one. Emergency, emergency. Oh no. Okay, no. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that save at the end. I didn't get to read the message in time. That was scary. Wow, just like a last minute, barely able to keep up. Okay. I'm glad we added what we added. Anything less, and we would not have survived that. Maybe faster shooting on one of these tack towers would be nice, or bigger bombs. Yeah, maybe I should save up for... Or, oh, you know what? Longer freezing, because we're really close to that. There we go. Oh, white balloons. That's what the message was. Dang it. I just upgraded the freezing towers. Whatever. Oh, no. I don't like those black balloons. It's amazing how far they can get. All right. I don't have much money after this. White balloons are immune to freezing. They also have 2 yellows. So did you not even warn me about that? Jeez, game. See, this was back when games were tough. Only real men can play the original Bloons Tower Defense 1. Faster shooting again. Yeah, may as well. Just popping balloons as soon as you can at the start. Super important. I am worried about lead balloons. I haven't really been considering them. We do have cannons, I mean, but another one would probably be nice around now. Maybe after this round, if I don't end up having to spend any more for like an emergency tack tower, which I might. That's a lot. Okay, there we go. There we go, okay. They kept up. They kept their end of the bargain. How many monkeys does it take to make a super monkey? That stuff will keep you up at night. Yeah, that basic math will really keep you up at night. I really do want to get a super monkey, even if we can't beat Bloons Tower Defense 1. I'm fine with that. I just wanted to play it. But I would really like to at least get super monkey at some point. Because that is just like, it's a good feeling, you know? I feel like you've really made it in the world. Who cares about having a job or a family or a stable social life? No, no, no. Getting super monkey in Bloons Tower Defense. That's what life is all about. Anyway. Now that I've droned on with my fair share of nonsense, I really want another bomb tower. Okay, I guess I'll get that halfway through this round. Like right at the start, basically. There we go. That's about perfect. Yeah. That's what I like to see. I feel very powerful. This game is just like a power trip, you know? Okay. This one's going almost eerily well. Like, making me uneasy kind of well. Black balloons are here. So that feeling's about to go away, I assume. Though we're actually doing fairly... Oh, no, no, no. There's a whole unit of them down there. Okay, how about another cannon? Another cannon can't hurt, can it? There we go. We're still getting some balloons awfully close to the end, though, which I don't like. That's probably a bad sign. What's next? What's next? Lots and lots of black... Oh, man. And I just spent a whole bunch on cannons. Okay, I guess I'll get another tack tower. Because what other choice do I have? Okay, I guess I could invest in a bunch of monkeys. It feels like tack towers are just so much better. I kind of like the amount of monkeys we already have. I don't know. I don't know. I probably should start selling off some of them. Did I do that now? No, probably not. We're fine, we're fine. Just want to maximize what we have here. I guess I'll put one here. I can almost afford another monkey. That's frustrating. Oh, and I can almost get faster shooting too. Ah, I'm just like a little bit short. All right, fine. I guess I'll upgrade one of these once the round starts. I guess it'll be maybe this one? I don't know, is there a more obvious one that I should be upgrading? Not really. Maybe that one? Nah, I think this one's probably the one to go for. Right at the start. Okay. And then maybe upgrading to long freeze would be nice. So that's what I'm gonna aim for here. Kind of getting through. Let's hope. I think we just need to get more freezing towers. I feel like holding up the balloons a bit more will go a long way. Oh gosh, that black balloon got really far. I think we're good though. Still, I am starting to see a bit of slowdown, by the way. Lots and lots and lots of white balloons more than ever. Oh, no. I'm not ready for this. Okay, all right. Okay, be strong, be strong. Bigger bombs. That's literally it. And I guess we'll upgrade faster shooting on this one once we can afford it. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. Okay. By the way, no lead balloons yet. They are in one, right? I'm not making a fool out of myself here. I mean, they've got to be coming up soon. That slowdown's getting kind of obvious now. Next level is going to hurt. Lots of white, then black, then yellows. Okay. I think I'm most afraid of the black ones just because they are immune to the cannons. But, I could afford another cannon. I kind of feel like I want another one, even though I know there's black balloons coming up. I feel like most of them will be popped by the time this one comes into play. Yeah, I can put this like down here. This is kind of like an area that hasn't gotten a lot of attention. And then we'll upgrade another one of these, perhaps. Maybe we should get rid of one of these monkeys. Obviously, we can't get rid of our main man, Trevor, but maybe this one? We never even upgraded this one. Could get 200. That still wouldn't really help me too much. Could almost upgrade to faster shooting. No, we'll stick with what we got, and I think we'll put down a attack tower once we have enough for it. Almost. There we go. Get into place. So far, so good. But now the black balloons are coming in. Hey. Hey. Okay. And now just a bunch of yellows. I'm not afraid of yellows anymore. That feels like forever ago that I was afraid of yellows. Remember those days? Those are the dark ages. You still playing? I'm impressed. I couldn't get this far without cheating. Who sang this? The original Ninja Kiwi developer? Did like one guy make this game? Definitely could see that. I really should have looked up some fun facts about balloons. I think before I stream Bloons Tower Defense 2, whenever that is, I'm gonna look up a bunch of fun facts about balloons so I actually know what I'm talking about next time. I'm just very curious what like Ninja Kiwi looked like back then. Back before they were making like millions of dollars each day off people buying monkey coins in Bloons Tower Defense 7 or 8 or whichever one is out now. Okay, so I did not read the message, so I don't even know what to expect. Maybe we're finally gonna get those lead balloons? They're definitely in this game, definitely. I am positive. Maybe we'll go for bigger bombs. And we still have a little bit left over. I almost want to get another monkey, but I don't think I will. We will get faster shooting. All right. I should probably make sure like all of these have faster shooting though. Yeah, like that one still needs faster shooting. I'm gonna go ahead and do that as soon as I can. Another ice tower would probably be nice. So after this round, I'll probably get an ice tower and then, I don't know, probably a tack tower. It's a safe bet that after every round, I'm gonna get a tack tower or do something with tack towers. That's just how I roll, man. That's how I balloons. Put that on a t-shirt. It's a good conversation starter. That's how I balloons. You got any super monkeys yet? Are they really worth all that money? It is tempting. I mean, we could start saving up, but I don't feel quite that comfortable yet. We will go ahead and get an ice tower. Ah, man. Oh, whoa, we can actually fit one here? Wow, that's great. Okay. 350, huh? Can't really upgrade anything major for that. I could get faster shooting, though, which I did say I wanted. All of these have faster shooting now. That does, that does. We've done a pretty good job at upgrading these. Guess we'll do it. We're so close to just getting another one. Maybe we should just do that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. I'll add it halfway through this match. All right, we're at maybe like here. It had a bit of a wider range. I probably shouldn't have put it there. I should have put it a little further back. That way it could have hit the other lane behind it, leading to the monkey castle. Fabled monkey castle just off screen. You know, at least these balloons, they don't like, they have to stick to the path. They can't like hop from like the corner of the early path to like just literally the end. You see what I mean? Like that little, like right where this tack tower is right there. They could just hop across that, but no, these balloons, they follow the rules of war. They're not about to violate the Geneva Conventions, and I appreciate that. They're honorable combatants, if nothing else. I don't know what I'm saying. It's 3 a.m. It's okay if you don't pass this level. Really, it is. Just try, hit try again. Okay, now the game's just like, oh yeah, it's fine. You know, you can lose. It's okay. There's no shame in losing. No. There's a lot of shame in losing. That's why we're not gonna lose. In fact, I'm not even gonna buy anything for this round. That's how confident I am. Also, I really want Super Monkey. Give me a break. What can I say? Women want Super Monkey, and men want to be Super Monkey. That's just life for you. Actually, we're doing pretty well so far. I assume that's just because it's throwing a bunch of yellows at us. That's a lot of money. We're probably gonna end up like just short on what we need for Super Monkey though, aren't we? Then I'm gonna like have to make some hard decisions on selling something or waiting one more round. Yeah, we're doing really well. Have I found the perfect combination of towers? I wish we hadn't lost lives early on again, but yeah, wow, that was easy. Here the game was freaking me out. Again, it plays mind games with you. This game's dastardly. All right, what's next? This is the last level. Oh, really? There are tons and tons and tons of blacks and whites coming up. Okay, wow, so I was wrong. Imagine that, me being wrong about something. There are no lead balloons in the original Bloons tower defense. Huh. Wow, I look like quite the fool now, don't I? And there really are only 50 levels. Dang, when I was a kid, it felt so much longer. Probably because, again, like, I remember even after games were, like, over, it would take, like, I don't know, several minutes for, like, the game to catch up with itself and realize, okay, the level's over now. Now give him the money. Now send him the message. It would, like, there would be a big delay. And so that probably fed into the time seeming like twice as long as it normally would. Okay, we are pretty close to Super Monkey, so I am gonna sell some stuff. Time to start making those hard decisions. All right, let's be honest. This monkey, kind of dead weight. If we get rid of that, and if we get rid of this one, that's 300. So that's 568. That would give us just enough for Super Monkey. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. You guys have served us well. I appreciate it. But it's time. You really think I'm gonna try to do this last level without Super Monkey? Come on. All right, so we probably aren't gonna even bother upgrading him. I know the later games, especially, I do like the plasma shot that he can do and everything, but I forgot that in Bloons Tower Defense 1, it really is just better range, but we're probably not gonna bother again. So we're probably just gonna go for maybe like, we might upgrade some of the cannons, might just put down some more tack towers, and really I think that might be about it. We'll see how this goes. Super Monkey, get to work, yes! Oh, you love to see it. So is there not even a Moab in the original? Now I'm questioning everything. Maybe I did play more Bloons Tower Defense like 2 or something than I remember, if that's like where they started. Okay, bigger bombs. We'll get another tack tower and put it near the start, since I thought there was gonna be way more levels, so I was making way more space for myself than I actually needed. Get faster shooting, why not? Maybe we can upgrade one of these other ones. Yeah, bigger bombs on this one would be nice. I think we got this, though. Yeah, wow, is that it? Is that really it? So there's not even gonna be a Moab. I guess my memory was not nearly as good. And there it goes, last black balloon. Bane of my existence. There it goes. Gone in a puff of smoke. Congratulations. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, because we're never going to see this message again. Not in any of the other balloons. They're going to make me work real hard to see any kind of message like this again. That was very, very different than what I was expecting. I've gone back and forth this entire stream between saying that it like is very familiar and nostalgic to me saying like, yeah, wow, I was wrong about this and this and this. Oh, I don't remember it being this way. So I don't know, it's a mix of both. I definitely didn't think I would be winning this, especially not on my second try. I remember I thought there were lead balloons in this game. I guess that I must be thinking of 2. So it's possible that maybe I've played 2 and 3 a little bit more than I had previously thought. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, 2 and 3, I mean, all of the first 3 games in general, especially the first 2, they're so similar that I guess you can forgive me for making a couple of mistakes here and there on what to expect. I never claimed I was a balloons expert or anything, right? I didn't claim that, right? That would have been very foolish of me. I don't know. I say a lot of words, and I say them very fast, and I say them without thinking sometimes, and that can occasionally get me into hot water, especially while I play Bloons. What can I say? Bloons brings out the best in us, and it brings out the worst in us, too. That's just the nature of Bloons. But I guess that's it. We actually did it, and what time? Okay, we've only been going for an hour and 17 minutes. So, like I said, in the future, it probably won't be anytime soon, but we will move on to Bloons Tower Defense 2, eventually 3, and we'll see where the road takes us from there. That long, winding, balloons-covered road. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.